Hello everyone, and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist? We're back? Yeah, it's time for Link Evolution, but this time we're gonna modernize the Let's Play. I'm gonna be starting from scratch. We're gonna go through the whole story, and this time I'm not gonna be a coward. This time I feel more confident than I ever have, and I'm actually gonna try out every single story and learn more about the other series, as before, I only knew Yu-Gi-Oh! And GX. I learned 5Ds about 4 years ago, and then I figured these out more recently with Master Era. So let's go and let's enjoy our story. Play as normal duel or just okay. I think, let's see. Loading Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. The story of Yugi Muto begins at Domino High School where Duel Monsters, the hardest card game in the world, was all the rage. Yugi was the best duelist around and his friend Joey wanted desperately to learn how to duel. So our history of Yugi Muto starts with Yugi teaching the rules of Duel Monsters to Joey's friends and Taya and Tristan, whatever. Hey Joey, Earth to Joey, it's your turn. Oh, isn't he cute when he's thinking? Hey, Tristan, Yugi just teach me how to play Duel Monsters. Drooling Monsters? Duel Monsters, you Nimrod. They've been at it for hours. Joey's just starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert. Okay, Yugs, it's time to duel. Alright, so we're actually going to relive the story using Legacy of the Duelist, and we're going to be using story decks, obviously. Wow, what a stirring intro. Infinite 8 is sure to help. So yeah, this is going to teach you the basics of Yu-Gi-Oh! I wonder if I can skip tutorial. Oh, this is just to exit the tutorial? Oh god, do I have to do it no matter what? Okay, we'll just do it. Yeah, summon or set. I'm going to set this monster because it has big defense. Then I'm going to press end phase. Oh shit. You know what, let's just play it as normal duel and see if that works. Okay, story deck duel, let's go. If that beats it, that'll beat it. I don't want to have to go through a tutorial. We all know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on. Who here, raise your hand. Actually, I'm curious. Who here doesn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Get out. No, I'm joking. You can stick around. Don't worry. It's going to be fun. Especially if you watch the shows, up to Zex or up to Vrains or whatever. We'll have a good time here. All right, we're going to play this like a normal duel, which technically means we can lose, which is probably a bad thing. But we have a pretty good opening hand. The only thing that can make this opening hand any better is if we had ourselves, I would say, a tribute monster for later. For now, I'm going to summon the Ninken Dog because Ninken Dog can have 2,000 attack on the first turn, thanks to our Banner of Courage. And then I'm going to go in for 2,000 damage. Oh, shit. Well, Grave Squirmer is going to take down our Ninken puppy, but we get a supply squad out of the deal. And now I have a monster that can beat a 2,000 defense point monster with our Banner of Courage. So let's just end our turn, sorry. And let's get into it. Obviously, I might need a second to remember the controls, but I'm pretty much back. Oh, he's got his Axe Raider. Now, that's something Joey actually used. Grave Squirmer's a little too new. Though I do know that this game did kind of add a few new cards, which I don't know if I was okay with. If you're going to do story deck, maybe... I guess for some decks, it is hard to not just go by the story because they only showed like 10 cards. But they added some really modern support for some decks, making them extremely hard to win or lose against, depending on what you were doing. So let's see how we perform in today's story. First things first, Joey Wheeler is doing very basic. This is basically Yugi teaching Joey how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And in our teaching, ooh, we got a flip effect monster. We're going to go ahead and play another monster. Banner of Courage is going to power up that one as well. We don't know what he's going to do to us, but I'm still going to do this just in case he has a 2K. Oh, 21! Now that's ridiculous. Now I need to use my Gale Lizard unless he tribute summons. Then well, either way, we're going to need Gale Lizard. 2100, that's ridiculous. I need a tribute monster. Something with at least 2,000 attack naturally. Or I need to top deck Black Pendant. Hell yeah. It's like the second I got Heart of the Underdog, the game's like, you're never going to draw a normal monster again. And I'm sitting here like, that's fine. All right, I'm going to set this up since the game seems to be adding in a little trick or two. So I'm going to destroy you, and then if he has another one, we'll be ready with Gale Lizard. Oh, Claw Reacher. Okay, your cards are very different, aren't they? Claw Reacher's a super weak card. I remember getting this in like a starter deck back in the day. It's creepy, honestly. It's real creepy. That seems like a card you would only see in the older video games like Duels to the Roses or something of that. Like, see, this is a more modern card, not something you'd expect to see in a tutorial deck, but there it is. I'm going to summon Gale Lizard. By flip summoning it, it's like Hane, the old flip effect monster, except it hits a lot harder. Then I'm going to summon Garochin, And then I'm going to play Fighting Spirit, which means I can no longer play any spell cards. But I don't know if you noticed, the second we got Heart of the Underdog, we were unable to draw a single card. A single card. So I'm just going to attack, normal monster card, that is. I'm just going to attack with everybody and try to put Joey in the ground. Joey, this is how I'm going to teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! By kicking the ever-living crap out of you. And Joey Wheeler has been defeated. Heck yeah. What? A card that powerful totally wipes me out. Whoa, you stink at this game, Joey. You did fine, Joey. I just have better cards. My grandpa owns a game shop and I get all the best cards from him. Yeah, that is pretty cheating. Your own game shop? What are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay, maybe I can get my grandpa to show us this super rare card he got. Little did they know that someone was listening in on their conversation. Someone who was looking for a very rare card to add to his collection. Alright, just gonna ignore. Oh my god, you get a lot of rewards when you're playing for the first time. It's time for the Heart of the Cards. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his grandpa's prized possession. Gramps, could you show my friends your awesome special card? Rare card? You mean my special card? Please, please! How can I refuse? The game's only been out for like a year, but this is my super rare card that I had with my friend when I was in Egypt. The card's priceless. There are only 4 of them in the whole world. Suddenly, a classmate from school ran in. Yeah, it's time for Kaiba. Sorry, I was gonna say Pegasus. Name your price for that, Blue Eyes. I can pay anything you ask. I'm sure you could, but this card is worth more to me than you could ever offer. Senile old fool. Kaiba stormed out of the grandpa's store. Oh no, he's going to destroy us all. Yugi and his friends rushed to Kaiba Corp to help Grandpa, who's laying on the floor. Yugi, I failed. I wanted to teach that boy Kaiba a lesson about the heart of the cards, but I lost. Grandpa. How's that old man feeling, huh? Kaiba, you sleaze. What have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all, with each of us putting our most valuable card as the prize, but I guess playing against a champion like myself was just too much of a stimulation for the old fool. Kaiba, you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at my sweet prize. Kaiba held up Grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon and ripped it in half. Grandpa's most treasured card! Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me. My Blue Eyes White Dragon, my treasure. Grandpa, hold on. How could you do such a thing? Yugi, take this. Grandpa? This is the deck I built and Actually, I just lost a duel to Kaiba using this deck. Maybe don't use that one. Playtime's over, Kaiba. Now you're fighting the Pharaoh. Alright, let's do this. Story deck. Like I said, we're going to play this game of story deck. I mean, this is a fresh save, so that means I have nothing. I own nothing. Let's go ahead and use rock. See how we do with that. Heck yeah. I prefer to go first. Wait, was this before or after the rule change? This game seems pretty modern, so it's probably after. So I shouldn't draw a card here. Damn. But I did start Pot of Greed to make up for it. I activate Pot of Greed. Beautiful hand. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to activate Heart of the Underdog, and I'm going to summon Sangan. I was going to set it, but then I thought to myself, you know what? I want Kaiba to destroy this. So Kaiba, come and get it. Come on, Kaiba. You know you want it. Legit! At this time period, that card's like unstoppable. That's probably the strongest beater monster in this time period. Oh wait, maybe Vorse Raider, we'll see. Give me the head of Exodia. I could have gone for more Sangans to thin out my deck, but that takes too long. Give me head. Alright, Grandpa's deck, I need something stronger now. Well, I mean, these are powerful spells, but this is not what I meant. Alright, I'll play Swords for now to see if he gets anything. You know, every time I get Heart of the Underdog on the field, since this Let's Play has begun, I've been unable to draw a normal monster, and I bet you this deck is 70% normal monsters. Let's see if I can draw one now. Come on, Heart of the Cards. Yeah, Griffor! I stack my Heart of the Underdog with my Heart of the Underdog by showing you Griffor twice, which means I get a Pot of Greed. Dark Magician? Shit, Snatch Steal. Alright, Snatch Steal is really good, but not in this situation. So what we're going to do is we're going to set Griffor, and then we're going to see if Seto Kaiba has anything else up his sleeve. Grandpa's deck was busted. How do you lose to Seto Kaiba? Don't get me wrong, Legend's amazing, but like... How'd you lose with Dark Hole, Raigeki, Snatch Steal, and Exodia? Alright, I draw... Ooh, I got another piece! We only need 2 more, and then I could summon the Legend. I activate Heart of the Underdog and Heart of the Underdog in order to draw Sangan. Another piece. One more piece. One more piece. The one piece. It's gotta be real. Come on. Okay, a Root Kaiser. A Beaver Warrior. We all love Beaver Warrior. Come on. There's not a single person out there in the crowds right now that isn't excited to see Louise here. All right, give me more. All right, Tori K and Graceful Charity. Oh, let's try to Graceful Charity and see if we can win the duel right now, but there is one more card. We're not going to need Dark Hole, and we're not going to need the Root Kaiser. I am then going to activate Snatch Steal, and with this, I'm going to steal your... Luckily, that can't hit Exodia. Saggy with Crush Card's a busted combo, but it did hit my Dark Magician. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is the nerfed Crush Card. That's cringe. Yeah, of course we want to, because then, yeah, I can thin out my deck to make it easier for me to get Exodia. Yeah, thanks, Kaiba. You're not very good at this, are you? But since you got rid of my monster, I guess I can't tribute anymore. I'm going to go ahead and summon the Sangan and just win the duel. I activate Dark Hole. I was going to summon Dark Magician to show you guys something with this game, but I guess we'll wait a turn. I'll just win instead. With the power of Sangan, I could search the final piece in my Grandpa's all powerful deck. And now... Oh, I forgot this effect's actually really good. Now on Switch 2. Oh my god, he's so fucking cool. God, he's so energetic. Exodia, the Forbidden One. Oh, that was awesome. You play only for power, Kaiba. That is why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there's nothing you can't do. Unless you duel me, I'm the main character. The results of the duel spread quickly, and a mysterious one-eyed man got news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kaiba Boy has been defeated in a duel. I must learn more about this Yugi Muto. And that is the most sad thing to ever happen to Yugi. The ultimate Great Moth! Oh boy. And for those of you curious about if we'll do reverse duels, you know what? We might. After his win against Seto Kaiba, Yugi was puzzled to receive a package from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters. Inside the box was a videotape. Yugi inserted the tape into his VCR. Kids, you don't know what that is, but basically VHS tapes and VCRs go together so you can watch movies and shit. And Pegasus made his own movie. Suddenly, strange and arcane magic froze time so that no one could move except for Yugi. The dark dimension we're in is known as the Shadow Realm, a mystical place where incredible monsters can be summoned, and the impossible is quite possible. Tell me, Yugi, do you believe there is magic in these cards? Don't you know? You invented this game. What if I told you I didn't? Huh? In ancient times, the Egyptians called the Shadow Game. The Shadow Game. Powerful pharaohs would hold mystical duels in other dimensions, just as we're doing now. But instead of cards, they battled with real monsters and magic. The magical forces were so powerful that the Egyptians lost control of them and nearly destroyed the entire world. It's a good story, but these monsters can't be real. These monsters are very real and also quite dangerous, Yugi boy. You really are quite entertaining, the way you scowl and sneer, so defiant and yet helpless, and so completely ignorant of the power of your Millennium Puzzle. Yugi looked down at the Millennium Puzzle as he wore around his neck. The power of my puzzle? 5,000 years ago, a powerful pharaoh wait, this is the intro to the show. 7 items! You're saying that my puzzle's one of them? Yes, and the mystical energies locked within it. Magic that can change your life forever if you only knew how to unleash it. As the two dueled, it seemed that Pegasus knew every move Yugi was going to make before he did. Despite the disadvantage, Yugi mustered all his skills and nearly won, but Yugi ran out of time when the time limit passed. I have taken the measures of your talents this day, Yugi Muto, and when next we duel, we shall play for far higher stakes. I'm done with your games, Pegasus. Tisk, 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 you presume I'm giving you a choice in the matter, but I'm not, for I also possess one of the 7 Millennium items, the all-powerful Millennium Eye. A Millennium Eye? That's right, Yugi boy. I'll show you the true extent of its magic. I have found that given the proper incentive, anyone can be made to play my game. Power of the Millennium Eye lashed out and stole Grandpa's soul. Yugi could only watch in horror. Yugi! Grandpa! We will duel again, Yugi. How else will you ever reclaim your grandfather's soul? Yugi had no choice but to compete in Pegasus' Duelist Kingdom tournament so that he could get his grandfather's soul back. At Duelist Kingdom, each duelist was given 2 star chips which they could wager against one another on the island. Whoever earned 10 star chips gained entry to the tournament finals where they compete for the $3 million grand prize and the chance to duel Pegasus himself. For his first duel, Yugi faced off against the conniving Weevil Underwood, a duelist with whom he had a bit of history. While riding on the boat to Duelist Kingdom, Weevil took Yugi's precious Exodia cards and threw them into the ocean. So when Yugi spied Weevil on the island, he chased after him into the woods. "Welcome the spider," said the spider to the fly. "You flew right into my trap." "It's time you answered for destroying my Exodia cards, Weevil." Can't you let bygones be bygones?" Weevil. Oh wait, who's he? Weevil. "It's time to find out if you're as good as dueling as you are at running away." "Was I simply running away or cleverly weaving you into my web?" "It's time to duel." I have cut out so many pictures from this game. Let's do it. All right, we're going to be dueling Weevil Underwood. Let's see what he is like. There's actually way more dialogue in this game than I remember. I didn't realize they actually just, like, they couldn't do cutscenes, I guess. They were too cheap for that. Which is, like, blowing my mind. But they have all the dialogue boxes in the world. Alright, well, I have a pretty okay start. Wasteland's an interesting card. It only really works with Giant Soldier of Stone, or... Honestly, I'm having trouble thinking of other cards he can make. Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about, modern support. Like, I understand that's probably the only way Weevil's gonna pull off his card. But you're putting this card in the same deck that you put Forest in? Doesn't that seem a little unbalanced? Like, you know... it doesn't matter. Alright, technically Silverfang is the same power as Celtic Guardian right now, so I'll try it out first, even though it has very low odds of being able to destroy the opponent. Then again, if I'm willing to give my Silverfang the power of Horn of the Unicorn, it totally can defeat my opponent. I mean, what monster in his deck could possibly have more than 2100 defense? Oh, I guess that doesn't matter when he runs Waboku, which is a good card to run for his deck, but that was not the monster you used Waboku on. He misplayed there. If I were him, I'd let me destroy the monster, and then I'd play Petite Moth face up in defense mode. Then I would use this Cocoon of Evolution that he just summoned in order to defeat me. Mammoth Graveyard would get a buff from Wasteland. So I can activate Wasteland, and this would make it just like Duelist Kingdom where we both get buffs. So I still get his Forest buff, but I also get my Wasteland buff to make Mammoth Graveyard stronger. Now, that just makes it as strong as Celtic Guardian, so that's not really saying much, but still. Let's see what he would choose if I destroy this. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. I'm going to attack your monster. Resonance Inset's going to get him a big monster, like Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth to his hand, and look at that. I predicted it just like that. Alright, Weevil. Come on. You're supposed to be some sort of regional or intercontinental champion, right? Come on. I want to see a real duelist. Don't hide in defense mode. Good. Now that I got him in attack mode, I'm actually fine with you dying. Sorry, Mammoth Graveyard. You're kind of going where you belong. And he used the item one turn too late. You wasted your turn. You could have had enough defense to hold me back, but instead... Oh, look! Mammoth Graveyard is back! I reborn the monster! Now, Silverfang, destroy! Mammoth Graveyard, do your best! I didn't expect much. Kamakiri Man is actually pretty tanky, but he can't defeat my Mammoth Graveyard in the Wasteland. So, as long as I have a little extra time up my sleeve... alright, I see you. Like I said, I'm not that concerned about my Mammoth Graveyard. He's going where he belongs. And I love Mammoth Graveyard. I used one in my Pokéduel series. My first ever Pokéduel series. It was shiny, however. So now this turn, I get to summon my Celtic Guardian, one of my favorite old cards that Yugi used to use. And then I get to use Silverfang to destroy Kamakiri Man. And then I'm going to attack your face-down monster. Crap, he had 2. But there's no way he has another equip spell, not unless he's been keeping them up his sleeve. I do like this map where you could see, like, this is where he would be seated and over here is where I would be seated. It's just like Duelist Kingdom, so the game at least has a lot of the aesthetics down. And with us using the field spells and stuff, it's actually pretty perfect. I'm going to go ahead and summon a Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress number 1. And now we're going to go in. I'm going to have my Silverfang attack. Celtic Guardian, slash him down. Ha-ha! We finally beat the Petite Moth. And now Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress will get your life points. In a few turns, you'll be dead, Weevil, and I'll be laughing. Coward. Alright, his cowardly actions are making me sad, so instead, I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to tribute summon my Celtic Guardian and my Winged Dragon in order to summon my ultimate monster, the Dark Magician. Now, even though... Oh. Yeah! It knows Mind Crush! The Dark Magician, even though it is a powerful card, it's technically not the strongest card. It might be my strongest main deck card. Oh my god, the super rare Gokibore. But it's not as strong as our extra deck monster, or fusion deck monster, since extra decks don't exist yet. This would be fusion deck, if we're still in Duelist Kingdom. Bracelet Charity, that's ridiculous. Why would you get rid of Man-Eater Bug? Unless you got 2. But even then, why? You need to defeat my monsters. I guess he has his reasons. I'm going to summon Mystical Elf to try to bait him into attacking me next turn, just in case. I'd rather know what his monster is than have to hide behind this. Yeah, I knew it'd be too tanky for a Mystical Elf. I'm going to leave Weevil with no life points, and now he'll be baited for my Mystical Elf. My Mirror Force will have a perfect timing, and then we'll win the duel. Weevil Underwood, make your last pathetic play. Oh. I was really hoping you'd attack her, but since that's not the case, I'll summon Sangan just to do it, and then I'm going to end this duel. Sorry, Weevil. You weren't really much of an opponent, if I'm being honest with you. I'm quite disappointed by the champion. You scratched me with deflected damage, that was it. Alright. It's over, I've won. No, impossible! My moth is beaten! You didn't even get to summon it. Alright, well, we have defeated him, and there's plenty of duels to look through. Oh, this is going to be hard. I can tell you right now. Yugi wasn't the only duelist who was motivated to win the tournament for a loved one. Despite being a novice duelist, Joey had his own reasons for wanting to win. His sister, Serenity. I'd be the champion for Serenity's sake. She always counted on me, even when we was kids. I'm going to win this tournament and the prize money. I'm going to make sure you don't lose your eyesight by paying for your surgery. I don't know what our parents are doing right now. Why don't they help? A voice that annoying could only belong to Mai. The team met Mai Valentine on the boat to Duelist Kingdom. She was a manipulative, self-absorbed duelist who had the uncanny ability to always know what card she would draw next. Hey, Yugi, are your duels going well? I might be up for a duel myself. What, me? You challenge me? Yeah, do you have the guts to accept? I accept. Let's duel. Get ready to lose. All right. Looks like we're going to be dueling, Mai Valentine. This is going to be a tough duel. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is going to be tough. I remember this when I played it way back when. I think I played this game on the channel 5 years ago. Literally 5 years ago. A sixth of my life ago. All right. Let's see. Graceful Charity. Activate that. Let's see what we can get out of it. Ooh, it does fuse with Flame Manipulator. Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm going to toss a Battle Locks. I don't even know why he has Battle Locks, to be honest with you. Grave Robber could be good if she uses a card like this, but then I'd have to toss another powerful card. So I'm going to toss Grave Robber. I'm going to trust that my guy's strong enough, but if she has too much modern support, we're going to be dead. Like right now, the strongest card she should have is maybe a Cyber Harpy Lady if you wanted to give her somewhat support. Mountain makes sense. Yeah, we're in this time period. She shouldn't have that. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But this is the world we live in. So I got to find a way to beat Battlestorm now. All right, I have plenty of ways to beat it. The problem is, after I beat it, what do? I don't really want to spend a Monster Born, but I guess I'll have to. Take this, Mai. I'm taking your Battlestorm. Now, does Battlestorm only... This card gains for each Winged Beast monster you control. Shit, it has to be monsters I control. Oh, that's fine. Once returned, you can target one spell and track card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Must control 3 or more. Oh, we're not doing that. I have a 2K beater monster. That's how I see things. Yeah, I don't know why. It said story deck, but then they give them cards that clearly aren't part of the story deck or even close. Like, if this was Harpy's brother, I'd give them a pass, but... Did you just de-spell your own field spell? You're funny. Mai, you're a funny person. I'm really hoping I get to pull off Flame Swordsman. Oh, I might. Ooh, I might. That's a second Graceful. What the? Fusion Conscription, really? Okay, I pulled it, so I don't need this. Damn it. The only way I could pull this off is to toss some cards that I actually would have liked to have. All right. I'm going to do that. And then I activate Polymerization. Mai, let's see you handle my fusion monster. By putting together Flame Manipulator and Masaki the Legendary Swordsman, I can summon the ultimate monster. A monster that could actually match your Battlestorm in stats. And I can use an extra zone because, yes. Oh, he gets animation! Hell yeah! Hey, there you go, buddy. Animations in this game are a little bit more gooey than I remember, but still. We'll live with that. Attack go through, 1800. Mai Valentine bleeds a little. Hey, we're doing all right. This could have been worse. So, Mai, what are you actually going to do? It doesn't seem like you can keep up with us. Like, Takahi, I could see putting in her deck just because it's an old wing beast monster that she could use. But she didn't really she didn't show off in the anime, that I remember at least. All right, I'm going to set this monster up since it can't help me win the duel. Flame Swordsman will cut to her. Oh, Harpy Girl! She could have that too. I mean, it's bad and it's classic. It may not be her time period, but at least it's classic enough. It might be her time period, just not Duelist Kingdom time period. Not that I remember. Harpy... Oh god, if she gets Elegant Egotist, we could die. Oh, shoot! Even the Mighty Flame Swordsman can't beat that. Oh my god. She could take on a red... Oh my god, she could take down freaking any card. She could beat Cosmo Queen. But you know what she can't beat? The heart of the cards. I flip up 4-starred Ladybug. And now I have just enough damage to win the duel. I activate Raigeki. And with this, Harpy Lady is gone. The Cyber Shields are useless. And now your life points are mine. Take this, Mai Valentine. Yeah, 2600 damage. Ugh, how could I ever lose to such an amateur? Mai, I tried to tell you there's more to duel monsters than just kicking the other guy's butt. If you're ever going to be a real champion, you got to learn to care about someone other than yourself. Dude, that's fucked up. That's a weird lesson to try and teach somebody. All right, attack from the deep. The truth and power of the Millennium Puzzle is beginning to dawn on Yugi. During his duels, the puzzle infused Yugi with the power and soul of an ancient spirit. Though this was a major issue to ponder, there was a smaller but no less important matter to deal with first. All the dueling made me hungry. Did any of you guys remember to bring any food with yous? Sorry, Joey. What were you thinking coming here with no food? How are we ever going to get through the rest of the competition without anything to eat? That's a good question, Joey. This dueling really takes it out of you, and I haven't seen any burger stands or restaurants since we got here. I smell something over here. That's why they made him a dog later. They followed the scent to the beach where they spotted a campfire with several roasting fish in the distance. Oh man, I just love barbecued fish. It smells good, and I bet it tastes even better. What makes you think the fish are good to eat? Hey, trust me, we eat first and ask questions later. Your stomachs will thank me. Joey ran down to the campfire. Joey would say anything to fill his belly. Some people have absolutely no control. Joey, save some for me. Tristan ran off after Joey. It wasn't long before Yugi and Taya joined them as well. Joey grabbed one of the fish from the fire. Oh man, this is so good. Oh god, just as the team began to bite into the fish, a young man emerged from the ocean with a spear in his hand. Enjoying yourselves, you fish thieves? For this is your last meal. I knew this was a bad idea. How dare you steal my fish, you bottom-feeding thieves? Hey, chill out, freaky fish guy. What are you doing? A few fish that do not belong to you, and to steal a fisherman's catch is to prove you have no honor. Wait a second, aren't you Mako Tsunami, the top-ranked ocean duelist? And who might you be? I'm Yugi Muto. Sorry about your fish. You're Yugi Muto, the only duelist to ever defeat Seto Kaiba. What a fine surprise. Are you like 4'8"? I must apologize. I've been ungracious. If you're friends with Yugi Muto, then please sit down and eat your fill. The team sat down at the fire and shared a meal with Mako. After the feast, the team thanked Mako and started to head out, when Mako threw its spear at the ground in front of them. I treated you to dinner. Perhaps you'll honor me with a duel. He's nuts. No, but I'm an expert fisherman, and you have taken my bait. What bait? Why, the fish, of course. I laid that out and lured you three right in, but I never expected to catch Yugi Muto. I reeled in another duelist a short time ago, but he was not a worthy opponent. But a duel against you, Yugi, would be a true test. Mako Tsunami, I accept your challenge. There we go. Let's get into it. Mako, the Ocean Duelist. I'm honestly not that scared of him. Back in the day, back in Duelist Kingdom, the strongest card he had was Karyushin. Honestly, they don't like giving Mako very powerful cards. Other than Toriental Tribute. That card's for real. Ooh, we gotta attack the moon. Okay, I just need to draw what's his name? I need to draw something special. Now, does this card nerf fish monsters? No, it does not. This is not Duelist of the Roses, so I have no point in playing it. I was thinking about Mirror Force, but I forget if he's the one that plays MST and stuff. Oh, an early Umi makes all too much sense. Hey, it's his Fiend Kraken. That's a card he definitely used. But the Beaver Warrior shield is too thick. I got that Bulwark ability. Come on, Louise, we got this. Pot of Greed, maybe I can pull my legendary rare card. I did, but it's not time for you yet. I could use this to make my monster stronger than his, or I could just do this. And then I have no clue how he comes back from this. If you manage to come back from this, Mako, then you're a true duelist. But Summon Skull in Duelist Kingdom era, it's kind of the strongest card that exists. Like, it's so strong it was probably in every single deck. Duelist Kingdom era, what was that? Would that be 2002? 2002, 2003 maybe? Probably 2002. Fisher! Ah, no! He found a... Hey, he did have MST! I told you! I fucking told you! I knew too much, and now I suffer the consequences of my knowledge. Freaking MST. I was so right. I have Poly, but there's no way Yugi runs Mystical Sand, even though it would work out right now. I'm going to activate my Wasteland to make him a little bit scared. Then I'm going to set a monster. Finally, I'm going to go ahead and activate Attack the Moon for no reason. Don't you worry about it, Mako. Don't you worry about it. The Flying Fish! That's one of the worst cards in the game! A 4-star with 800 attack, 500 defense, and it's not even it's a fish, but it's not even a water type, it's wind? What a ridiculous monster. Alright, I activate Attack the Moon. Yes, with the power of Attack the Moon, I destroy your Umi, making your water monsters weaker than ever. Then, I attack with my giant soldier. Do you concede, Mako? I don't know why he hasn't conceded yet. This is not like the show at all. I call shenanigans. That Fisher was already... No! If he gets Karyushin, I'll never recover! Oh, he did not have that until later. He does have that, but it's not supposed to be now. Shit. Now I need to pull a legendary card or I'm gonna be screwed. Where's, like, Fisher of my own? That is pretty legendary. That'll save the day. Yugi had some pretty good classic cards, didn't he? Because Amphibian Beast is a little above our pay grade. Maybe a little more than a little. I'm not going to use it until after I see his... Okay, yeah. He wasn't even going to summon. He might set, but he's not going to summon. Ah, I got him to do it on main... Wait, it's still main phase 1. Shit. I thought I did that on battle phase. I did it before he switched to battle phase. That's my mistake. That is my mistake. I thought I did on battle phase. If I can get another giant soldier, we're at least strong enough. Shit. If I could play this face-up defense mode, then I'd stand a chance. Oh, no, I wouldn't. Oh, my God. No, we would not. Oh, we just need to hold on until I get another giant soldier of stone. Mako, are you going to be the first opponent to take us down? All right. A little bit of damage, nothing we can't handle. At least he's out of monsters. And oh, I did get one. Okay, I can at least hold my ground for a bit until he gets another amphibian beast. And until then, I need to draw another summon skull or possibly something even stronger. He did it! The Fortress Whale! That's one of the strongest cards in the game! Hey, he used his Kairushin, so he just has his Battle City deck. That's fine. Alright, with 2200 defense, I still get defeated. I don't know how I beat this monster. I don't think Beaver Warrior's the answer, but this is a ritual monster. So this is going to be the first ritual we see in the Let's Play. Fortress Whale. A pretty impressive monster. The cost is extremely high for it, but hey. If you pull it off, 2350 is hard to beat. Not even Guy the Fierce Knight can beat that. Now, Dark Magician could, but there's no way I'll be able to build for Dark Magician. In fact, I could be dead right here. Mako, will this be our first L? I can't believe he got that MST. No, there's still a chance. If I can draw... I'm trying to think. Monster Reborn, I can come back. Heart of the cards. That's adorable, but it's not going to do the job. All right, I end my turn. You got me, Mako. You got me. I can't let you win with Fortress Whale, though. That would be a crime. Karibo, block it. I'll lose to Aqua Snake. There we go. Well, we got our first loss, but there was not much I can do there. He got a really good timed MST and really good timed Fisher. So, oh, I can just skip this. Oh, we don't even need to look at this. Oh, look, it's Joey card. Yeah, a Synchro monster that I gave to Joey way back when. Let's go with Sizz, son of a bitch. Can I go first? That's fine. If I have to go second, I'll go second. Alright, let's see what we start with this time. Burning Land is super good. That is a super good card. Horn of the Unicorn's also super good. I can use it to stop his electric jellyfish. Alright, Umi early. That's a problematic monster. It's not something I can't beat, it's just pretty strong. Alright, I activate Burning Land to defeat all field spells. Then, I summon the Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress #1. My dragon may have spikes, but it needs a horn, so I'm going to play Horn of the Unicorn. This will power up my dragon to a point where you cannot defeat it. Only your ritual can stand up to this. And even then, I will have a backup plan. So my Burning Land doesn't just destroy field spells if you're curious. What it also does is burn each player on their standby phase. So he'll take 500 burn. Oh my god. You are, well, I guess you're going to start both duels with that. A Fiend Kraken is no threat to us. We'll take the 12. Now, Horn of the Unicorn is a fun card because it's going to keep coming back to the top of our deck every time it's destroyed. Which can be a very bad thing if things don't go our way. But things have gone our way so far. We'll take the 5. I'm going to summon my Beaver Warrior, which is basically his match for Fiend Kraken. It's actually more of a match for the Jellyfish card he hasn't summoned yet, but he will. I'm going to go ahead and equip my monster so it's stronger than you now, and attack. Hooray. I end my turn. As long as Beaver Warrior doesn't die, I'll be able to draw a new card. And with Burning Land, I'll slowly win this duel. Mako's hiding. Now, Mako, surprisingly, the ocean monsters do have a lot of good defenders, but they're not good enough to stop us. That's for sure. I do have Mirror Force. I think I'm going to use it as baits. Giant Soldier, you're going to bait him. Now, I can't use Giant Soldier because most of his monsters have 14 or more defense, unless it's one of the weak ones. Yeah, it's Flying Fish. I was going to say, unless it's Flying Fish. But, yeah, his Fiend Kraken and Jellyfish have 14, 15 defense, respectively. And in this time period, that's actually pretty good. If we weren't drawing equip spells. Like, if we just had base stats right now, that'd be hard to defeat. Umi again. Now, Burning Land, since it's already been played, doesn't destroy the field spell again. We're just going to have to live with it now. I drew Mystical Moon. That's so good. Next, I'm going to summon my Summon Skull. And there's no way you're killing it again. Summon Skull. You are born. Then, I'm going to activate Mystical Moon to power up my Beaver Warrior. With this much power, I'll win the duel on this turn alone. That's a problem. That's a big problem. This is his Battle City strats. Tornado Wall is going to be tough to deal with. I could still do burn damage to him, so I can win that way, but the more time he gets, the closer he'll get to Fortress Whale, and Fortress Whale is stronger than my Summon Skull. Plus, it'll be too slow of a victory, so my best bet is to draw another Burning Land or an MST, or an Attack the Moon. Anything that can defeat spell cards, because I need to destroy Umi. Or Tornado Wall, but Umi's the better target. Alright, is it going to be Kairshin? Legendary Fisherman is unaffected by anything, and I can only attack directly, except traps. And monster effects. He's unaffected by spells, which is why he is not gaining any attack. I'm fine with this. Beaver Warrior is allowed to die. The stronger Beaver Warrior will live. So I'm allowed to attack directly right now, but that would not help us in the least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this. And the reason I'm going to set this is because he might play other monsters face up. And if he ever does, I will Mirror Force. If he plays Amphibian Beast, I will Mirror Force. But this thing ain't worth it. Like I said, I'll slowly win through Burning Land if I have to. That's one thing about ocean decks. They don't typically run burn cards. Most ocean monsters are more about healing than anything. Alright, I draw. That should not be in Yugi's deck, but I guess it's a rock monster that works with that other card, so they wanted to put it in there. All right, I'll go... Oh, well, I won't win. Yeah, I can't win with it. Even if I were to use it, I can't win with it. Only thing I could do is slow him down with it. And I guess I will, just for the fun of it. It's a waste of Mirror Force and can cost us the duel, but that's okay. Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. Destroyer! Oh, all the rock monsters are coming out to play. Destroyosaurus! I could have been attacking his face downs this whole time, honestly. But instead, I'm going to start bouncing him. Golem Sentry. So this deck was built for Attack the Moon. Story deck my ass. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. 22 is plenty. Oh, there's this jellyfish. Yeah, jellyfish with 1700 defense with Umi. And I can't do any damage, but I tried. Tornado Wall just sits there, making me sad. But the Burning Land is doing its job. And I can keep bouncing back his monster to make sure he never has one. Then again, it could be risky to do that. Just because if he does have TT... If this really is his Battle City deck, I should see a TT eventually. But... Ah, I was right! There it is! Toriental Tribute! The TT! The only reason I was even willing to do it is because I drew Golem Sentry. Alright, well, there it is. We're in a lot of trouble, but as long as he doesn't get a special summon off, we should be fine. Well, unless he draws Giant Red Sea Snake, but odds of that are super low. Ooh, that was close. Great White is a problem, but it's not strong enough. Alright. Honestly, I don't see myself winning any other way. If I were to use this, the only thing that could beat me is Amphibian Beast. What are the odds he actually has Amphibian Beast? Or Fortress Will, technically. But if I do the flip play, I could lose just as quickly. You know what? I'm going to use Horn of the Unicorn play. The only way I lose is if he has Amphibian Beast in his hand. Or, oh wait, there's no way he could summon Fortress Will. It has to be Amphibian Beast. What are the odds, right? It's the only way I can lose. No way. Oh, holy shit. Way to get a guy's heart pumping. Alright, Kairshin in itself can be seen as a threat, but we're still standing our ground. Mako does not make me sweat. Okay, I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating. This guy got me. This guy legitimately got me, and I can't pretend otherwise. No! That was the only way I was going to win this duel. Oh, crap. I have to think of a different strategy now. And the only way I could do that is if I get my... Oh, it's too late now. He has too many monsters. I was going to say if I get my MST or something. Monster Reborn! Oh, that could be really good too. I activate Monster Reborn. And with this, I can get back any monster. Too bad Tornado Wall's up, or I would go for Legendary Fisherman. Give me my Summon Skull back. Let's control the field again. I am still scared of Amphibian Beast, I must admit, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, I'm gonna destroy this. I mean, there is something I can do about it, but I'm not gonna attempt to do it. There we go. Okay. I'll find a way to beat him. Where's my Attack the Moons, like from last time? Okay, I got Curse of Dragon. That's a good card, but it is not going to do the job. We got rid of Fiend Kraken. Main phase 2. I'm still thinking about it. You know what? I'll just do it. I'll just do it. If I'm going to draw freaking... I thought I would get another monster. Instead, I got Curse of Dragon. It wasn't worth it. So this will make it so he'll want to destroy my freaking Golem Sentry, which is a bummer, but at least he can't go for his tribute this way. And then I can give Horn of the Unicorn to my Summon Skull, making it unkillable unless he has another Fisher or TT up his sleeve. Still, this will make it harder for me to get the card I need to win the duel. It just kind of guarantees I won't lose the duel anytime soon. Horn of the Unicorn guarantees I'm stronger. You could stay in defense mode. I don't want you going back into attack mode. Not until I have a moon to crush. Jellyfish get destroyed. Now, where the hell are my spell trap destruction cards? Or at the very least, some form of burn. I'll even use Ukazi. I always put one in my deck. Yes. Okay. I activate Attack the Moon. Technically, I play Attack the Moon. Now I activate Attack the Moon. Golem Sentry combo. By doing this, I can destroy the Umi spell card. Without the Umi spell card, Tornado Wall will crumble. And the monster's gone, which means I can use a direct attack of 3,200, winning the duel. Mako, you were the hardest opponent so far. What a grand duel. I salute you, my friend. The victory was not easily won, Mako. You're a great duelist yourself. All right, respect to Mako. He actually gave us a good duel there. All right, the next duel is the Dinosaur Duelist. This is one of my favorite characters. Mai Valentine sat on a hill having a quiet moment to herself. I don't get it. Trashing Hotshot Duelist is usually as fun as fall clearance sale. Why can't I enjoy it anymore? It's all that obnoxious punk Joey. I can't believe such an amateur beat me. I've got to get even with him. At that moment, Rex Raptor, who Mai dueled and defeated on the way to Duelist Kingdom, jumped out and surprised her. It's me, Rex Raptor, the Dino Duelist, and I'm itching to finish that match we started on the boat. Funny, I thought I already knocked you on your Jurassic butt. Think whatever you want, you're gonna get stomped. You think you're gonna waste another minute with a pea-brain like you? Beat it, Dino Breath. Shoo. A pea-brain? I happen to be a finalist in this year's regional championship. It was a regional. And I'll have you know that I've already won 5 star chips. Mai held up her bracelet to show off her star chips. Whoa, how'd you get 8 star chips already? From wannabes like you. Oh my god. All right, Joey Wheeler, how could you lose to him? I'd love to see you try. Yeah, that gives me an idea. Rex, I'll agree to duel you if you do something for me first. Mai and Rex search for Yugi and his friends in hopes of finding Joey. It was not long before they found him. Tell me when that's not who I think it is. How are you, Joseph? Glad to see me? Ecstatic. So, Joey, is Yugi still fighting all your battles for you? Everyone knows if Yugi wasn't there to hold your hand, you wouldn't have beat me. Isn't that right, Yugi? That's not true. Oh, really? Then I propose he steps up out of your shadow here and now. If Joey thinks he's so tough, let him play for himself. Think you have the guts to step aside and face the duelist I've arranged for you? I'm dueling on Mai's behalf. Recognize me? That's Rex Raptor. This tour's supposed to be scare me or something? I bet you ain't so tough. Don't you remember, Joey? Rex placed second in the regionals. Well, Joey, you gotta ask Mommy's permission or what? This is your big chance to prove yourself, or are you gonna back out? Don't worry, sis. I'll make you proud. All right, then. It's dino feeding time. Let's duel. Bring it. All right, I get to play as Joey. I love Joey's type, but honestly, I really want to play as Rex, because Rex Raptor's sick as hell. Rex Raptor's freaking cool. I'm gonna go with Rock. All right, he wants to go first. Oh, I get to go first. Very good. Now, hopefully they didn't modernize his deck too much, or we'll really have some trouble. All right, I got a Battle Guard combo already, which is good. Graceful. Let's see if there's anything better than my current combo. I already made Flame Swordsman earlier, so I don't mind throwing away the pieces. I'm gonna summon Koji Kosi in attack mode, like this is the anime or something. Let's see you handle my powerful warrior card. A manhunter with powerful arms that can crush boulders. They call him Chris Redfield. Uraby! Uraby! He's too good! Not Uraby! I can't believe he summoned such a legendary card. Alright, so be it. I draw. Not bad. Alright, the only way I'm going to take down Uraby is with the power of Soul Exchange. With this card, I'm going to be able to summon a card I don't even remember being in your deck, Joey, but we're going to go with it. I'm going to summon the Rude Kaiser. There's no way Rex can beat this card, even with a Wasteland buff. Gilosaurus, wouldn't that let me special summon a monster? Are you sure you want to do that, Rex? Oh, he normal summoned it. I thought he special summoned it. Never mind. Oh, I got Flame Manipulator. You'll never beat this. I summoned Flame Manipulator. So unless you have a powerful trap card, you're going down. Rude Kaiser, rip him a new one. What? Oh. That's actually a pretty classic but worked out trap card. Holy cow, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Is that Trachodon? Oh, no. Trachodon's going to run over my flame manipulator. And then Gillosaurus is going to take a chomp out of us. It's only because of this Wasteland buff that I'm in such danger. All right, I draw. Oh, it's the only play I got left. I activate Snatch Steal. And with this, I take your legendary Gillosaurus card. Then, I'm going to use it to tribute summon my ultimate monster, Swamp Battle Guard. Now with this Swamp Battle Guard, I'm going to break your Trachodon. Come on, Rex. I thought you'd be better than this. What do you got? Coward. If I can get my last Swamp Battle Guard out, it'll be over. Tiger Axe. Perfect. That'll help me get my Battle Guard out. I summon the mighty Tiger Axe. I do need to get my field spell too to get advantage. Swamp, take care of his monster. Oh, that is more modern. That's cheating. Where the hell did you get that card? That won't exist for years. Two-headed King Rex? Oh, crap. That is a dangerous card, but not so dangerous that can beat me. Alright, that's his legendary dino from the tournament. But Swamp Battle Guard can stand up to it. Even better, I got myself a Sakuretsu armor. Alright, we're going to end our turn. If he tries to crash with my Swamp Battle Guard, I'll protect it. Urabi doesn't scare me. I like this. I activate Sakuretsu armor. He tried to crash, but your legendary dino is toast. Oh, I got to get rid of that Jurassic Egg. Alright, Jurassic Egg is going to do its thing. I have cost down, but I can't use it just yet. I'm going to get rid of that Jurassic Egg before it becomes an issue. And now I can take over the duel again. Unless he gets one of his legendary dinos like Sword Arm of Dragon or Mega Zowler, but I doubt it. Just a set, nothing to worry about. And he's in defense mode, even better. What's my next top deck? Leo Gun! That is a card he used in this duel, funny enough. I'm going to activate Cost Down. With this, I discard my Leo Gun, making all my monsters lose 2 stars in my hand, so I can normal summon another Swamp Battle Guard. Sadly, they don't power each other up, but hey, anything's possible. I'm going to destroy your Trachodon, your Urabi, and finally, you're left with nothing. You're dead next turn, Rex. I'd love to see you try something out, but the only dino you have is Two-Headed King Rex in your deck. Other than that, you're toast. Alright, Heart of the Cards. Not a level 5 this time. Oh, well. Now if I draw a level 5, I'm fine with it. I attack. Whoa! That's also a card. There's no way you should have that. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Rex Raptor, what the heck? Oh, he got it. Alright, he got his Two-Headed King Rex, but this time I'm not going to let it stand. This time I'm getting it out of the way because now, if I draw any monster level 4 or lower, I win. Son of a person! Alright, only because they buff each other, I'll get rid of one Swamp Battle Guard in order to summon Lava Battle Guard, in order to buff both my monsters by 500 points, which technically gives me enough damage to win the duel. And that's how math works, kids. The Battle Guard combo wins the day! Heck yeah! So I guess you won my star chips. Not only did I win your star chips, but I won your red eyes too. Hey, you got red eyes, everybody. Heck yeah, good for you. Alrighty, folks, that is going to be it for this one. Next episode, we are going to continue the Duelist Kingdom story mode. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm actually kind of enjoying the stories myself. We might even do all the reverse decks. Not immediately. We might wait till after we beat Vrains and then do it back. Well, we'll see. I'll see how you guys feel. Either way, a lot of fun. Good game. Bye-bye, guys.